me, baby. I pay your rent, tenant window.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Pass to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
And finished off by Davis.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
To the middle. Here's Holiday, and here's Brown for three. LeBron with the rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Porzingis, and that one's good.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And he's going for the oop here. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the paint. Here's Davis. Out to Hachimura. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
All right, appreciate it, Ali. Pass to James. Here's Christie. Reeves with the ball. He's covered by Holiday. Hachimura from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Doesn't go that time. Davis with the defensive effort. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lakers trail by 5.
2 minutes.
Outside Davis. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Christie. Outside Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Down low. Back to Holiday. Pass to Horford. To the inside. That one off the back iron and out. On offense, here are the Lakers. Trailing by 5. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. And the jam by Brown.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
That one's good for 2. Browns got 6 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Davis. Looking to win the run. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Whoa, okay, send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
Inside. And then Davis punches it home!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Substitution on the court.
Ooh, poked away. Reddish misses. With 2 seconds left. James with the block. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
20, the Lakers 13.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Tatum. And there's the lob. Oh, Porzingis. A huge target.
Why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And it's James with the jam.
Defensive foul.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Assisted.
Thanks, Allie.
LeBron James.
See, that's where he starts to beat you with his brain, the awareness of LeBron James. He gets the steal and knows exactly what to do with it.
Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pass to James. Here's Connect. Back to James. Now Finney-Smith. On the wing, Hachimura. Down low. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And here's Reeves outside. The rebound, Celtics. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Okay, do it, KP. RJ displaying at a faster pace, work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, strong take by Porzingis.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
James with the ball. .124 left in the first half of basketball. James with the focus.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's... Oh, my goodness! How about that?
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Going inside. Pass to Davis. Outside, Finney-Smith. And here's Hachimura. Porzingis on the double team. Now here's Davis. He's guarded by White. And finished off by Davis.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Brown. Porzingis with it. Hachimura covering. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Koloko. Defended by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. But if it goes, no good. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back.
33.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Los Angeles.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Pass to Christie. Outside Reeves. Outside Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
For with a tie. Holiday grabs the miss. The Celtics with the lead. White on the wing. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Over Hachimura. Porzingis misses. James double teamed. Pass to Davis. Davis getting it done in the paint.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Porzingis on the double team. Right side Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis.
Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Down low. Here's Tatum. Davis with the defensive effort.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Outside, Brown. Changes up. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Reddish. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Reddish has got 5 now.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Outside Reddish. On the wing, Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together. Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Back to Milton. And the shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Horford. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Here's Connect. To the paint. Outside Reddish. Here's Koloko. Horford covering. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. White for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Left side, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
And so it's Anthony.
The Lakers, 56.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. To take the lead. Nice move. And Tatum lays it up and in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Finney-Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
Yo, can you fucking relax? Damn.
First team foul. Substitution on the court. Los Angeles foul.
On the wing, Tatum. Inside. Porzingis. And the 2024 NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. RJ capturing banner number 18.
Yeah, the most titles in NBA history, breaking that tie that they had with the Lakers, and trust me, that one stings a little bit for them. Somehow they're going to have to make room for another one of those banners up in the rafters.
And Davis slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Keep ball watching, though. You're not going to get the steal.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Back to Tatum. To the middle.
Got him.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Stop reaching.
Porzingis has got 19 points. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate,
No
it's
free
going to
bucket
come
for you.
down to a photo finish. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Davis slams it home.
Stop reaching.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Here's Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Davis. Pass to Brown. Back to Porzingis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And count it.
I gave you that bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here.
That's
always
10 straight
reward
points
these
they've given up in the painted area.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane.
Oh,
It's
you're
been
nuts,
beautiful.
baggy.
All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists.
Not jumping.
The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
One of the premier
Where you
scoring
wanna give it
wings
to?
in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Inside. Here's Davis.
Yep.
Pass to James.
Yep.
The rebound by Jason Tatum. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Porzingis sets a screen to the inside. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come big for his team.
Hachimura.
Thank you. Nope.
Here's
Here.
Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
Oh, nice.
That's what you get, don't need all that spamming. I think they was going to give you
Sheer
that.
confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
The basket,
Pass to
if you
James.
want to.
Here comes LeBron. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Stop holding this shit.
Jaylen Brown picks one up. And he misses the first one.
Stop
Boy, he
rewarding
wanted
these
that one
bad
to go.
players. Come on.
And the second of two is good. And that gives him a lead.
Well, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough
Give
to
me
give
this
them a
lead.
lead.
Left side Tatum. Outside Holiday. Up top Tatum. Down low. Porzingis.
Go, come on.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, my. Huge play
got
from
it.
Porzingis.
See that? You got
A
it.
testament to the
Showed it.
competitiveness that he plays with.
Out to the wing. Wide
Better
open
make it.
looks. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the
Reach.
Lakers lead by one. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Neither side
That's
taking his
free.
foot off the
No.
gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
And there's James from the arc.
Please. Thank
Austin
God.
pulls it in. 50 seconds left in the fourth.
Get that.
Brown.
Let's go, Tatum. Come on.
Oh, Tatum flying high for the follow.
And this is exactly
Come on,
who
boy.
Tatum is. Someone who
Come on,
doesn't
boy.
back down from
Yeah.
taking the big shots.
It's one of those games, huh? Sweaty ass nigga. Come on. Span square the whole game.
Celtics on D. 3-point lead.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Fuck.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that hurts.
Aw,
as he
man,
doesn't
you
get
missed
the
that?
first one to
Dang.
fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Don't miss another one.
And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Tatum inside. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. On the wing, Tatum. For the win! Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to White. Back to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Keep reaching all you want, but you're not going to get the steal, buddy.
Give Porzingis the ball there. and
Keep
just
reaching
let
all
him
you
go.
want.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Looking to get
praying that you're gonna
everyone
get a steal.
dialed in
All you
and
want.
engaged.
Yep. Backdoor cut. Praying for a mash. Yep.
Left side Davis. Hachimura with the ball. Now guarded by Brown.
Don't miss.
And
Oh,
he's
dang,
going
you
to
missed
the line
that.
for
You better not
two.
miss this free
The
throw.
official saw contact while he was going up.
Over the course of AD's
Dang.
career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw
Don't miss another one.
numbers skyrocket.
And he's good on the second. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum on the drive.
Ah, you thought you had a steal.
And finished off by Tatum.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
AD.
And finished off
Well,
by
80 is
Davis.
usual. And
Just
backdoor
a
cuts.
textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the call will be against
Like, he's
Jason
such a
Tatum.
bitch, bro. I hate
That's
this
his third foul so
play
far.
like this. I got some.
I love great defense. Just
Keep trying to
establish his
cheese like
feet
you
and
praying
he
that you're
takes
gonna
the
get
hit.
it.
Here's Christie.
Where you gonna get it to, AD?
Hachimura outside. To the inside. Davis.
Like, all you do,
Finished
all you do.
off by Davis.
Come on, bro. Let's lock in. I'm not losing to
This has been the story of the game. A battle
Stop that.
fought on offense.
Praying
But I
too
think it's
hard.
going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pass to Porzingis.
Dumbass.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Spamming too much. Relax.
Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You're doing it at the wrong time.
Left side, Davis.
Yep.
Good D by
See that?
Porzingis. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And here's Brown.
Oh, Jalen.
Left side, Tatum. Got a piece of it. Now the Lakers moving it up. James with the ball.
Thank you.
Now guarded by White. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Davis has got
He is
39.
so ass, bro.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when
Do
the
it.
guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Yeah!
Ball watching ass.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight.
Going to
Such
80.
a motivated performance by him.
Going to 80.
James
Yeah.
outside. Hachimura outside.
Don't miss it.
That
Dang, you
three's
missed
off
that.
the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Down low.
I see you, Jalen. I see you, Jalen. Come on.
Count it!
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Yep. Nope.
Davis.
Thought you had to mash.
Rebound
Yep.
Boston.
Yep.
And an intentional foul
man.
right there. And he commits
Yep,
the
that's game.
intentional foul.
That's game. GG's.
So the first one.
Go ahead and pack it up.
And that
GG's.
gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Davis.
Nope.
And a missed layup.
Nope. GG's.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and into the right position. Just
Should have been did that.
everyone early on the glass.
Thought you was gonna win
And the
this.
second
You
free
thought you was
throw,
gonna win
no
off
good. Tough break there.
fucking cheesing the whole game.
Here are the Lakers with the ball.
Nope.
And that's an
Didn't get
intentional
no
foul.
threes. All twos.
First free throw is good. And that brings him within 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Might as well
so
go
they
ahead and
choose
quit
to
because it's over.
intentionally foul. He drops the first
Might as well
one.
go ahead and quit.
And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage.
Nigga
of
thought he
his
could win off with
opportunity
just
at
cheating
the
all
line
y'all
to
against
extend
expand the
their
square.
lead.
Fuck out of here. Using LeBron, paint matching the whole game. Getting free getting Mickey buckets with AD. Yep, quit that game.